Waqt ekonomija llum, diskussjoni dwar is-sigurtà fl-enerġija u l-faqar waqt il-World Economic Forum. Riżultati finanzjarji aħjar milli mistenni għal Boeing minkejja l-inċident ta' Jannar li għadda. U t-tnedija ta' 117 il-vettura elettrika waqt l-akbar fiera speċjalizzata fiċ-Ċina. Fil-jiem li għaddew f'Riyadh fl-Arabja Sawdita sar il-World Economic Forum li beda minnu fih b'diskussjoni dwar l-enerġija, is-sigurtà u l-faqar. Il-panel kien jinkludi l-President tal-World Economic Forum Borge Brende, l-Kummissarju Ewropea għall-Enerġija Kadri Simpson u l-Ministru tal-Enerġija tal-Qatar Saad Sherida Al-Kabi. Brende enfasizza l-importanza li l-bniedem u fejnu ikollu aċċess għall-enerġija.
There's no development without energy. And this is at the core of this panel. It's a great panel. I'll come back to that. But we are faced in many ways with the triangle. And one is energy access. There is close to 800 million people on our planet that don't have access to basic electricity. Let's not forget that. And then in Europe, we have learned a lot about energy security also the last year. So you will have to have predictability when it comes to energy. And the third part of the triangle is decoupling. How can we reach all this and continue development, but also reaching the international agreements that we have made in Paris and lately now at COP28 in Dubai.
Il-Kummissarju Simpson tkellmet dwar il-progress li għamlet l-Unjoni Ewropea fejn tidħol sigurtà fl-enerġija.
It's a pleasure to attend today's special meeting. And indeed, it was just a couple of months ago when the European Union was able to announce that we are exiting from the crisis mode. So for a couple of years, our citizens and our industry, they had to face very high energy prices, and on top of that, there was, especially during the winter season, a concern, do we have enough natural gas at our disposal to heat our homes? And now, 2 years since Russia started to manipulate our gas market, we can say that our underground gas storages are sufficiently full and prices are down to pre-war level.
Minnaħa tiegħu il-Ministru tal-Enerġija tal-Qatar qal li pajjiżu jinsab kommess jinvesti aktar f'enerġija ħadra.
The importance is to do it in a way that's responsible for this generation and next generation, and make sure that people that want to grow and countries that want to grow their economy have the same rights that the richer countries have all along, and we take everybody along for the ride. You've mentioned 800 million people not having basic electricity. I think the number is more like 1 billion or whatever. And if we think about another 1.5 billion to 2 billion joining us in the next 30 years or so.
Fil-World Economic Forum intervjena wkoll il-Ministru Sawdita tal-Enerġija, il-Prinċep Abdulaziz bin Salman.
I think we have to be conscious of the fact that we here in this room and many others here in the room have choices that at least 60-70% of the world population do not have that choice. Those who are suffering from energy poverty, those who cannot make ends meet, those who are still burning trees, converting them to charcoal and making ends meet through selling that charcoal and buying food for themselves. We see them ourselves in Saudi Arabia because we have our sustainability program and we work with so many countries in Africa and Southeast Asia, and we have people on the ground that see the misery that people are going through.
Il-World Economic Forum huwa maħsub biex joffri spazju għal diskussjonijiet dwar l-isfidi globali u biex iħeġġeġ il-kollaborazzjoni f'dan il-każ dwar l-enerġija u dwar l-iżvilupp sostenibbli. Mal-1000 mexxej minn madwar id-dinja ħadu sehem fil-forum ta' din il-ġimgħa. Il-kumpanija Boeing rrappurtat tnaqqis fit-dħul għall-ewwel darba fi kważi sentejn. Madankollu l-Boeing gelbet kull aspettattiva ta' Wall Street għax marret aħjar milli mistenni, speċjalment wara l-inċident li seħħ f'Jannar li għadda meta l-bieb ta' ajruplan infaqa' f'nofs titjira. Dak l-inċident kien wassal għal inqas ordijiet u konsegwentement għal tnaqqis fil-produzzjoni tal-Boeing 737 MAX 9, li ġdet ajruplan tal-passiġġieri u l-aktar moderni li għandha l-kumpanija. Wara li ħareġ ir-rapport, il-kap eżekuttiv ta' Boeing, Dave Calhoun, kien pożittiv ħafna u tkellem dwar il-possibilità li jintlaħaq ftehim ma jdumx biex Boeing takkwista l-fornitur ewlieni Spirit Aerosystems. Iż-żewġ kumpaniji konfermaw li għaddejjin taħdidiet għalkemm jidher li qatt m'hemmx qbil dwar il-prezz li jibqa' l-aktar element diffiċli f'dan il-ftehim tant kumpless. Boeing qalet li l-inċident swieqa $1 biljun inqas milli kien mistenni mis-swieq internazzjonali. L-isma ta' Boeing li ħadu daqqa l-isfel ta' madwar 35% fl-aħħar 12 xahar issa rkupraw b'1% fil-kummerġ bikri li sar wara l-telf għal kull sem tagħha kien iċken iżgħar milli mistenni. L-isma ta' Spirit Aerosystems sadattant żdiedu b'1%. Il-kumpaniji tal-karozzi Ġappuniżi Nissan u Mazda it-tnejn qed ifittxu li jagħmlu rimonta fis-suq kompetittiv Ċiniż iżda jridu jagħmlu dan pass li jkun sostenibbli. Tkellem dwar dan il-kap eżekuttiv ta' Mazda Masahiro Moro fil-kuntest tal-fiera tal-karozzi l-akbar waħda li qed issir f'Beijing fiċ-Ċina.
I agree it's a super competitive market right now. There is over 130 brands competing with each other. That is the China market. The key to succeed, like Mazda, is how we can provide smarter technologies, electrification, which combined with Mazda's unique value so that customers see Mazda is a very good brand, I want to buy it. So this is going to be recipe for success for us.
Nissan u Mazda it-tnejn idew l-aktar vetturi elettriċi riċenti tagħhom waqt din il-fiera.
We felt the car, and now we are going to make our strategy even to be stronger in China, how we can make sure to deliver the car which meet the customer needs and meet the speed. If we cannot do those two aspects, I think it is very difficult to keep our pace in China. So that was a great acknowledgement, again, re-acknowledgement. We knew that, and we felt that feeling. So I think it is going to be very important as a China, of course, is one of the most important vision for us to grow in the future.
Ftit snin ilu, il-kumpaniji tal-karozzi Ġappuniżi kienu wħud mid-ditti barranin l-aktar prominenti fiċ-Ċina. Reċentement tilfu ftit mis-suq għad-detriment tal-kumpanija Ċiniża BYD li ħatfet sem qawwi vetturi elettriċi mobbija b'software immirati lejn sewwieqa li huma iżgħar fl-età.
There's many particular things about the Chinese consumer. It's a market that, as we said before, is moving very rapidly. If you take a step back, maybe 2 years ago, there were almost no offer of intelligent autonomous cars. Yeah? And this has evolved dramatically quickly. And this is changing the way, for example, the cabin execution of a product needs to be done. Because now customers are doing other things than driving as well, because the car is taking care of this. So there's many things that we are learning. Technology, how the customer wants to integrate the car into their personal lives, how the data can flow directly from their mobile devices to cars.
Il-manifatturi tal-karozzi barranin qed jiġġieldu biex juru li jistgħu jibqgħu rilevanti fiċ-Ċina fost il-pressjoni mill-bidla għal vetturi elettriċi, żieda ta' ditti domestiċi u gwerra fil-prezzijiet. Moro ta' Mazda għal il-Reuters li l-industrija bħalissa tilfet is-sostenibilità iżda jistenna li fil-futur jintlaħaq xi forma ta' bilanċ.
Right now, everybody jumping on the automotive industry, but in the future, I think there is some point where everybody understands what is a sustainable pace to go forward. Because you need to think about customer service, and supplier capabilities, total capacity. Everything is a little bit, overshoot right now.
Waqt il-fiera ta' Beijing, kumpaniji tal-karozzi introduċew fis-suq mal-117 il-mudell ġdid, 25 aktar mis-sena li għaddiet. Iċ-Ċina qed tistabbilixxi ruħha bħala ċentru ewlieni ta' produzzjoni ta' karozzi elettriċi, karozzi bi prezz baxx, illi qed jirnexxielhom jinfiltraw is-suq Ewropew ukoll.